Hello, ladies and gentlemen, demons and devil hunters, and angels as well. Welcome back to Agents of Chaos Gaming with DmC, Devil May Cry. Last time our home base got invaded and fucked up, and Kat also got captured, so now we're gonna go and save her.
All in all, today's been a bit of a bummer, hasn't it?
Little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before this episode starts, let us get a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye, everyone. I
You
quit.
see,
No.
Raid is a massive pile of bullshit that people just say good things about for money.
Maybe we eventually did get sponsored.
uh,
Well, Kubi, if we actually ever did get sponsored, who's going to play Spons?
I feel like if we actually ever get sponsored, first off, who the fuck is sponsoring us?
Monster Energy, since you drink a lot of it, or Mountain Dew Energy with it.
See, I wouldn't mind
This man,
being sponsored by Mountain Dew.
this man literally lives off Mountain Dew. That's why it's perfect to sponsor them.
For better or
Mountain Dew,
worse, for my
Captain
physical
Crunch.
health, yes, I do unfortunately exist off of a lot of that. It's how I survive work sometimes. Also, we now have Revenant as a option in the shop now for upgrades. Mostly just damage increase, and you can do a charge shot with it. And there's
Or
also
Fireworks.
yeah, fun
Bonk.
fact about this particular move. This move is actually, and actually I'm going to use the try function on this to show it off. This move is actually something from the gunslinger style in, wait, is it actually selected? Yeah. There it goes. But yeah, this is actually one of the gunslinger style moves from Devil May Cry 3 and onward, where Dante just does that. I can see it being useful for crowd control, but anyway. Get out of the void. Which is actually not called that, but they added that to DmC 5 as a thing that they called the void, so then I'll go ahead and grab the charge shot for it, because why not? And yes, this is the mission that I was thinking of, and oh dear. This one's gonna be fun.
In a good way or a bad way?
Yes.
Oh, yippee! Oh, yippee! I love that.
That answer just tells me everything I need to know.
Say the name. Say the name.
Angus McFuckbottom.
It's all tuckered out.
Well, she's clearly been through some stuff.
I don't know who you are or why you have been stupid enough to attack me. But I know you mean something to this girl. So I suspect this girl means something to you. I also know that you are collaborating with the Nephilim.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mundus doesn't realize there's two of them.
The Nephilim. You want the girl.
He just walks up and goes, guess what? Spider's my daddy too, babe.
Sadly, that's not exactly Virgil's style in this.
I just hear.
Mundus knows less than I thought. He knows my name, but that's it. Not that I'm your brother, nor that I'm Nephilim.
Yeah, that.
Strong to hold out. Yeah, she did well. But we can't save her.
What do you mean?
You can't seriously think that I would trade your life for hers.
No, I'm not saying...
Apart from the fact that you're my brother, you're the key to destroying
I'm not saying we trade me for her. I'm saying we offer another trade. Captain Mundus' mistress, Lilith.
Why would Mundus care about one of his whores?
Because she carries his child.
What? How can you know this?
When I was at the tower, I met a demon named Phineas. He told me.
Yeah, I just remember that little plot trip.
This is amazing. We have access to Mundus's unborn child? This is exactly what we need to get him out of his lair.
No, we use this to save Cat.
Dante, that's madness. You would risk the future of mankind for a girl.
Cat put herself through hell to protect us. We'll find another way to get Mundus.
Wow, RG, you really let yourself go after Jungle Fury. I'm guessing the cash, I'm guessing the paychecks did they cover you?
Oh man, we haven't made a reference to that factoid in a while.
Clearly, he just lost his pizza place and he's upset about it still.
Also, it's weird right now, I really cannot hear RJ in his voice and it's scaring me because when I first heard him, I was like, well, that's definitely him.
I know that's why I never put it together when I first played through this years ago. I didn't realize it was him until I went looking around. It's like, oh,
Mundus's
that's
mistress,
RJ?
Lilith, runs an exclusive club downtown for high society.
That's
Like
the
right
guy
now,
from
I can
Jungle
like
Fury.
right now if I listen to it, I can hear it slightly, but watching the Jungle Fury and this back to back, it would just be in my head going, eh, 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 eh.
You're not on the list.
I do like this bit though. You're not on the list. Punch.
I am now.
I'm now on the list.
This is fuck you.
Fuck you. You should have just said my name's Dante.
Hey, Dante! Wanna dance on time, sweetie? Come on. Hey, don't ignore me. Let's dance.
Not now.
Hey. Yeah, well, fuck you, Dante.
Oh, that just set off the thing.
Dante's here. The son of Sparta? Whom
Someone's eyes just started bleeding.
dead. Mundus will delight in me when I deliver his corpse. What do you think, little one? Should we play with him a bit first? Yes, let's.
Yeah, that's not concerning.
Dance? Let's dance.
Dante, son of Sparta. We don't normally let the feral rats in here, but I've been hearing so much about you. I'm dying to see what all the fuss is about.
Well, when I shove my shotgun up your ass and kill your Wayne, then we'll talk.
Ooh.
But yeah, this level is rather well known for this rather garish color palette, to say the least. And I can't exactly disagree with that, because yeah, the colors in here are kind of rough at times.
Ouch. My eyes, they burn.
Yeah. There's
I
also
mean, it's
another...
the exact same colour palette as Sunset Overdrive, but at least that had a lot of blue mixed in with it.
Yeah. Well, that and Sunset Overdrive was... Most of it was spent outside. So, yeah, there was definitely a lot of blue from the sunshine. Oh yeah, since I did buy it, that's Shard Shot.
Tell me, Dante, what brings you here? The music? The champagne sparklers? The girls? Or has this something to do with that scrawny little broken flower, I wonder?
I'm here for you, Lilith, so get the fuck down here.
Well, I would, Dante, but how can I put this? You're beneath me.
Ooh.
I know. Saucy little bitch, ain't she?
I mean, she had a face to back her up. She would probably be nice looking, but she looks like a fucking Jack the Ripper victim.
We have a special event for you tonight.
The plastic surgeon in Silicon Valley with your name on him.
Ooh.
Trust me, he's gonna want a lot of middle to pick that one.
Yeah. Yeah, this level is honestly like, as far as like what's in it isn't that bad. It's mostly just the color palette is intense.
Now, I wonder what this would be like if you had your brightness and saturation turned all the way up on your TV.
I don't want to know.
Oh.
Note to self, get the PC version and test that theory.
I mean, if you wait for a Steam sale, you could probably land the PC version for like $7.50 probably, because I think like it normally runs about $20, and when it was on sale, usually it runs around like 75, 67 off, so you can get it for less than $10, which was it's definitely worth that much. I will say that. Ow.
Yeah, I'll give it a bash once I can get a controller set up for Steam and that, since I do like playing the controller. Excuse me, Hen, I didn't know I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Now, can you please move aside?
God.
I'm feeling savage today for some reason.
I'm not here to play your games.
Oh? This is my club, and you play by my rules.
Well, I think it helps for this level that you've actually got a lot of back and forth going on between Dante and Lilith, as opposed to Dante wandering around by himself, just talking to himself. Anyway, so now we're back into a more platforming part of the level. And there's one thing sitting over here that I would like to address. And it's this door. This door can go fuck itself. That is the ivory door that leads to the hardest secret mission in the game. I'm kind of glad I don't have a key right now, because then I'd be tempted to try and show it off, but to say the least, it is not fun. Also, whoops.
Okay, let me hazard a guess. It has one of those dream weavers in it that you hate.
No, it doesn't, actually. Surprisingly, no, it doesn't have the Dreamweavers. It has a very nasty combination of enemies, but no Dreamweaver.
I love she's patiently waiting. I love how she's patiently waiting for you to take out all this stuff.
I think I know what you're talking about, Cruncher. Basically, if you played in the original game, maybe a lot of demon and angel enemies.
So, the configuration for that secret mission is 1 witch and 2 rages, 1 each in the different colors. So you have 1 in red, 1 in blue. The problem with that configuration also is, 1, obviously rages when you know they actually start raging, they can be kind of annoying to deal with, but also the fact that you have the witch involved, and if I remember correctly, that mission is set... Oh yeah, we're doing this now.
Oh no, not Britain's Got Talent. Oh.
Quick, somebody call Simon Cowell.
No!
Whoops.
Why does this look cool? Why does this apart from the colour palette look alright?
But yeah, the other thing about that secret mission is that the difficulty it's set to. I need to stop double jumping when I got into.
We need the Looney Tunes sound effect.
Now the problem is I keep jumping more than I should be when I've got the angel thing on, so I'm like doing that and throwing myself off the cliff. I swear I thought there was more over here than that. Kind of not great. Yep, I keep doing that stupid thing. But it put me back here, which is where I wanted to be. So anyway, but yeah, the difficulty for that secret mission is like Dante Must Die mode or Son of Sparta mode, and they are so much more aggressive on that difficulty. Thankfully, there's no like time limit or anything. It's just if you don't know how to deal with that kind of configuration, you will get killed. Anyway, so for this fight, we have a bit of a gimmick when it comes to the floor. essentially a line will cut across it in different colors, and if you're not using a certain weapon type when it comes underneath you, you will take damage. Kind of like that whole bridge thing that we were crossing a few minutes ago. And I kept falling off of. It's not really that big a deal. Just keep switching it up. You'll be fine.
Let's see. I assume the statue over there is...
Oh, that thing back there?
Yeah.
I don't know if it actually serves any purpose other than just being decoration.
Eh.
I don't think it
Probably
really matters.
most of the damage Crunch is sustained in this is him double jumping.
Yeah. That's the problem with the Angel Lift, is that if you get overly zealous with it, or you're not paying attention to what you're doing, you can throw yourself into the abyss that way.
Also, I love how the sexual innuendos behind this endurance.
Oh yeah, no, Lilith is 100% just horny joke.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Yeah, so for this part, they time you for 30 seconds, and at least for like the early difficulties. I believe for the later ones, because enemies do have more health, they do actually give you more time to compensate, even if the dialogue says otherwise, because it's pre-recorded. But yeah, that little configuration is not too bad, so you can smack through it pretty quickly.
This reminds me of a Persona 5 style level where it's just all dial and flashiness.
Yeah.
I can honestly see, yeah.
I can see that.
Speaking of which, we'll have to get my copy of Persona 5 out of the loft. And practice that since I did plan on recording that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun long run series for us.
I want to join in on that one.
Especially when I have to follow a guide for that and plan every episode out in advance sometimes.
Let's see, can I actually make it this far? I believe I can. Yes, I can.
Like a bird.
I'm Batman.
I said, Angel Lift is fun when you like use it correctly to like just break some of the sequences and just like quick jump all over the place. But then if you throw yourself off the edge, whoops.
Nearly halfway. What do you think, my dear revelers? Shall we spice things up a little?
And now they're going to start throwing our enemy configurations at us while still doing the color war gimmick thing. Yeah, I think for like stuff like this, if you can, just try and stay like in the middle. That way you can see the line coming at you.
Yeah.
Also, I like how this thing here just reminds me of the YouTube play button.
Oh my god.
It basically is just...
And now we get a color palette to change up. And at least this isn't as bad as the orange. The orange is just, ugh. This is dark blue I can get behind.
Is that just a bias for blue coming out, Crunch?
Honestly, as funny as it would be for that to be the case, no, it's not just that.
This is where it gets interesting. Do you like it with the lights off?
And now we have a bunch of rage spawn coming in.
Or... I thought you was going to say, do you like it with the lights on?
No. I think the idea is supposed to be like this is supposed to be in the dark, but with all the other like lights going on around us, it's like this isn't in the dark at all. Also nothing like a little blender action.
That was easy.
Will it blend?
Looking for you ever since he first laid eyes on you. Do you remember that night? I can't wait to see
Also, I do like these Tron laser trail bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see if there's any other directions I can go for collectibles and stuff. Looks like there is. I'm just trying to remember. Can't remember if like that one there is supposed to be just like background detailing, or if that's actually got something up there. This is definitely one of those levels, like you have to come back more than once to like get everything. The thing that there
So
are
many multiple paths.
Yeah. And there isn't much of that, but like there's like just a tiny bit. Just enough.
I'm starting to see why Mundus finds you so compelling. Oh, no, wait. He doesn't. He wants you dead. And I just love giving him what he wants.
I'm
Sure
telling you
do.
right now, Hen, he didn't want you, he just wanted your belly.
I don't know if it was her stomach that he really wanted, or if it was her,
Yeah.
Her other stomach.
Hey, look, it's Friends.
Yep, he's back.
It's everyone's favorite. It's everyone's favorite family-friendly character. That guy.
It's the same one.
Yes, actually it is. It is the exact same one.
Is he like your like Boba Fett or something? Except he does something.
Kinda. And off we
I'm
go
going.
again.
I'm going to the bar.
He's going to the Dago bar.
And now we get another color palette change up. This one's okay. It's still a little bit much for my taste. Also, yeah, anyone just realized what I fell in front of. There's the other door for the level. This one, if I remember correctly, is actually not so bad. Let's see, what is this one? Oh. Huh. Alright, let's see if I can pull this one off. Not goofing around with help. So basically for this, you just have to smash these objects. They all have red orbs in them, and you have to get a certain amount before the time runs out. So pretty much for this one, if you know where like the big caches are, you can probably pass this out and make this really quick work. I unfortunately don't remember where they all are at, or which ones all the big ones are, so this one might take a couple tries. But I think you have to like smash a good majority of them to get the number you want. I'm trying to remember if like any of the projectile attacks like travel far enough to like just knock out a bunch in a line. I might have to test that with the Arbiter. Let's find out. Let's see.
You could.
Oh, it does. Alright. I don't know why I never thought to try that when I was doing these before. That makes that so much easier. Send it off in a line and I'll try to get it lined up. That's the one trick with that, is just getting it lined up correctly, but after that works.
Maybe try it with the Beyblade things and see what their range can do.
They do kind of hit it, but because this is inclined, they fall into the incline. I think Arbiter's line works better because it traveled across this. Anyway. just a matter of getting the angle correct so that'll hit everything. From this end, actually. There's actually not that many of them. I don't know how long I'm actually gonna like try and mess with this one. Yeah, this one I might actually just do off screen just because it can be a little bit annoying. So, but I've shown off what it is, so there's that at least. I don't want to tie up this video, just me trying to do this. Yeah, one more.
A few millennium later.
I know, right? Insert the SpongeBob clip that all the YouTubers use.
1 million years later.
Or like, you know, well, all of the various versions of that.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny, Crunch.
What?
That is Google Stadia just getting around to adding a search bar to their web store.
What?
Yeah, Google, the platform that lives and dies by its search engine, did not give its gaming streaming platform a search engine to search for games until now.
Stupid.
About 2.5 years into the life of their shitty streaming service.
Huh.
That is worse than PS3, according to some people. Like, Xbox and PS3 were apparently better than Stadia.
Well, yeah, because they knew what they were doing, more or less, out the gate. I say more or less. I still love how, like, Sony was planning to do that whole, yeah, we're just going to kill off our other stores, and then people were screaming, it's like, you can't do that. It's like, alright, fine, you win.
I think they're still closing the PSP, but Vita and PS3 are staying open.
Well, I mean, yeah, PSP is pretty much long dead at this point. I mean, I guess so is the other two, but I don't know. Why am I still trying to do this?
I don't know.
This is what we call the try-hard effort. The worst part is, though, I have done this before. I've done this on 2 different platforms already, so I've actually cleared this. I just can't remember how I managed to pull it off. Alright, you know what? Let's try this. Use the power of the angel lift to move quicker. But getting stuck on the geometry would be nice to not do. Damn it. I'm trying to figure out which direction's the better one to start in. Also, just notice how the music's actually been changing. It's not the same battle song every time. Ah, so close. Literally only needed 3 more. Okay, I think I got this. Ah. Nope. Dang it.
I mean, you're close, but
I know, I keep getting close, but then I keep screwing it up somewhere.
No.
they almost expect you to play this fucking flawlessly.
I know. I think, like, mainly it's just, if you go for the big clusters, like, that's where most of the orbs are. Ah, so close once again. Almost there.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have now encountered the Crunchman in his try-hard mode.
It's like, I might as well do this. It's like, screw it. Might as well. No, I'm moving too slowly. I'm not gonna make it again. Ah, right there. I could have had that off of that one if I'd done that.
The villain's just sitting there going, "What's happening?"
Dante, where are you, Dante?
Where'd you go?
I'm just taking out the trash.
Just cleaning up the city. No,
Whoa.
too slow again. Yeah, so I think if you just focus on the big bundles, yeah, I think that's probably the better trick. Yeah, I should have went for that other one down there. Damn it. By the time I actually get this correctly, you too, viewer, will know exactly the right pathing to take. So that way you can do this in one shot, as opposed to hundreds of tries like I'm doing. This is actually one of those times where, like, we should just put in post, like, failed attempts. Nope, I'm too slow again. Ah. Yeah, just a one swing with the scythe is enough to smash these. It's just, Finally, got it. That might be one of those, click here to skip to this timestamp where Crunch actually fucking gets it correct. Oh yeah, that one's done.
Just put as a caption in the episode, skip to this point in the video to avoid tedium.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or stay and watch as we slowly but surely make our way towards salvation.
It is a shame you can't be there to hear her whimper and cry. You want to know what she sounds like?
I love how Lilith's just following us around with her face in a disco ball.
This game is over. Get that skim bag you call an ass down here.
All right, little one. I understand. I'm running out of patience. Let's end this right now.
Yeah, you're gonna do that by sending these things at me instead of doing it yourself.
Ghost Rage.
Yeah, so this is a variant that you very specifically have to use your angel weapons to attack. Essentially, they become ethereal if you don't have your angel mode on. Like that. I believe in this version you can still hurt them, but if you want to, like, stagger them and mess up their animations, you need the angel mode on. And this is basically the demon version. Yeah, this is the enemy configuration you have to deal with in that one secret mission, is a ghost rage, a blood rage, and a witch running around. And again, since they're all on, like, Son of Sparta difficulty, or possibly Dante Must Die difficulty for that mission, yeah, that's a fucking nightmare. I think it's Son of Sparta because they don't trigger, but they're still annoying.
So this is basically the configuration minus the witch.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I said, I think it's a lot easier. It's probably, like, much more doable on this version, just because the way the color setup's been altered, but it's still annoying.
Your turn, Barbie.
What was that?
I don't know. That line's honestly way funnier than it probably should be. Just, your turn, Barbie.
It sounds like someone with, I've got a great idea for a line, guys. Well, that was the thing.
Yep. So yeah, next mission is actually another boss fight. We actually do get to rumble with Lilith. It is a thing. But yeah, join us for that next time.
Alright, goodbye everyone. See you all next week in this.
Yep. See ya.